Peace be with you. I had just lost the signal there, and I think I've just gotten it back. So I was answering the question, why are governments hiding information regarding extraterrestrials? And the reason is because our governments are very closely tied in with or controlled by a powerful cabal, which includes international bankers, which includes energy companies especially, and extraterrestrials use technology often based on free energy, that is zero-point energy, which is a very important source of energy which has been known for over 100 years. Nikola Tesla was a very famous scientist who dealt with it and explained about it, but he was suppressed, his information was suppressed. Because if this information comes out, then all of the oil industry, coal industry, all the electricity industry with all these big power lines we have everywhere, they'll become completely unnecessary because automobiles or spacecraft, boats can be powered by free energy, and there's no need for all of this sucking the oil out of the earth and causing problems like that. And the other thing is that the banking system, this money system that we have all over the world, that would also be exposed as completely unnecessary. It's a way that these powerful, selfish individuals are controlling humanity by keeping all of this extraterrestrial technology secret and only releasing it little by little as it becomes convenient for them to do so. At the same time, the whole ecosystem of the earth is being destroyed because of the oil especially and the pollution that it's causing. And all of the poverty in the world could be eradicated very quickly if the technology which extraterrestrials are eager to give us were released. So it is being released now, but the governments of the world are basically controlled by this selfish and evil cabal, and that is why they are keeping it from us. So, of course, there are other reasons also, but that's the main reason. Then the next question is why we cannot see system built by the ancient builders. So this is a very good question, very interesting question. Actually, we can see it, and we have found them. But again, this has been suppressed. This information has not been revealed to us for the same sort of reasons that the cabal does not want us to know. I explained one reason being the energy companies wanting to keep this information from us. There's also the fact that the whole history of humanity and the interaction with extraterrestrials, if that came out, we would understand something very much different about ourselves than what we now know. And I will just tell one little story about myself. In 1985, I met Arthur C. Clarke. Arthur C. Clarke was a very famous science fiction writer, and one of his novels or science fiction books and a movie, very famous movie, was 2001, A Space Odyssey. So in that movie and that book, he describes an obelisk, or not an obelisk, a monolith. It is a black, if you saw that movie, a black rectangular cubicle, not, a large object which looked like it was some sort of computer or was conscious. So that actually, and Arthur C. Clarke, when I met him, he indicated that there are extraterrestrials. His science fiction is not fiction. It's actually real information. And he said he knows extraterrestrials. And at the time, I was kind of bewildered by that. I didn't realize that science fiction was full of actual information about the space program, secret space programs, and about the ancient builder race. So that monolith has actually been discovered. That science fiction monolith was based on a real discovery of ancient builder technology. So this technology is so advanced, it doesn't have, gears and computer chips like our technology does, but it interfaces with consciousness directly. So the question was, why can't we see this system? We can, and we have found a lot of it. It is underground also on our planet, and some of that has been discovered, and it is underground on the moon. There are huge underground